Hey hikers, my name is Kat and I'm your Los Angeles hiking guide, and in this video I'll be showing you exactly how to get to the Santa Paula Punch Bowls in Santa Paula, California. This video is a little bit longer than my other videos, so if you've already been to the waterfall and just need directions on getting to the Punch Bowls, you can skip to that time step on the video. The hike to the waterfall is 6.5 miles round trip, it's 890 feet in elevation gain, and it takes about 3 hours and 30 minutes to complete. The hike to the Punch Bowl is 9.7 miles round trip, it's about 2,000 feet in elevation gain, and it takes about 4 hours and 30 minutes to complete. And for this hike, you don't need a parking pass. So this is the main road, and right over there is the Thomas Aquinas College. This is the main parking lot, and it does have a drop, so I wouldn't recommend parking here if you have a low car. And if you don't find a spot here, there is more parking down the road. But before we go any further, let's look at a map of some of the landmarks we're going to be coming across. Let's zoom in a little and just focus on getting to the waterfall for now. And there are different ways of getting to the waterfall, but for today we're going to be following the creek upstream. At the bottom of the screen is the main parking and trailhead. The Thomas Aquinas College is south of that. About 15 minutes into the hike, you're going to cross the ranch gate entering the avocado farm. You're going to continue up. About 10 minutes later, you're going to pass the oil pumping rigs. You're going to cross the stream several times, and about an hour and a half into the hike, you're going to come across a cliff. Once you pass it, you're about 10 minutes from the waterfall. A few minutes into the hike, you're going to come across your first stream crossing. Just continue upstream, and immediately after, you'll come across your second crossing. Today I'll be hiking with Los Angeles Hiking Crew, a page I follow on Instagram. They're a friendly group that sets up hikes in the Los Angeles area in case anyone's looking to join a hiking group. This first part of the hike is on private property. You are allowed to use the trail, but just make sure you're respectful. Once you enter the avocado farm, you will see signs warning you to not pick the avocados. About 10 minutes after entering the avocado farm, you're going to come across the oil rigs. Take a left and the trail goes along the fence. At the end of the fence, the trail continues entering the national forest. When we came across the split, we took the trail on the left, but I don't think it would have mattered since both of them are going up the canyon. Once you get to this trail marker, you're going to start gaining elevation. About an hour into our hike, we came to a split. We took the trail on the left following the creek, and this trail on the right is the trail we took coming back, which runs on the side of the mountain. So we're at the bottom split and we're going to hike on the creek side to the waterfall, and in about 30 minutes from the split, we're going to come across a cliff, and once we're at the cliff, we're about 10 minutes from the waterfall. The trail can seem easy to lose at times, so make sure you're paying attention to any trail markers and flagging tape. This part of the trail is easy to get disoriented, so make sure you're paying attention and you're going upstream. About an hour into your hike, you're going to come across a cliff, and this is a nice spot to take a quick break, and from this point, you'll be about 10 minutes from the waterfall. After the cliff, the trail does get a little sketchy, but just keep going up the canyon. You're going to cross the stream again and go under a boulder. Once you get to this part, you can try to go up the steep side or find the hidden trail off in the side. Once you make it over, the waterfall will be straight ahead. We hiked it in August. The waterfall wasn't at its peak, but it was still nice enjoying the group's company while listening to the relaxing sounds of the waterfall. In this next part of the hike, I'll be showing you exactly how to get to the Punchbowls. To the right of the waterfall, there's a trail that goes up and behind the waterfall. This part is steep, but before we go any further, let's look at a map of some of the landmarks we're going to come across. At the bottom center is the waterfall. You're going to hike up on the right side of the waterfall. It is going to be steep. Once you're up there, if you look down, you'll be able to see the punch bowl that feeds into the waterfall. About 20 minutes from the waterfall, you're going to come across the cross camp. Take a ride and the trail's going to descend down the creek. Cross the creek and climb right. Once you're up there, if you look down, you'll be able to see the base of the waterfall. A little ways up more will be the first punch bowl. Keep hiking up on the right side of the canyon, and in about 20 minutes from the waterfall, you're going to come across the cross campgrounds. Make a right. The trail's gonna split again. Keep right. The trail's gonna descend down to the creek. Cross the creek and climb right. Once you make it to this point, you can't really get lost, but things can get a little challenging. This part right here is really slippery. Luckily, there is a rope to help you. And this part right here you're gonna have to go past is about waist high, so keep that in mind. And this is where things got even more challenging. I'm normally one to document everything about my hike, but I needed both hands for this. And this is the part that most hikers turn back, and actually about half of our team didn't make it past this point. There's this boulder that you need to climb over. Our trail leader is 6'2". He went over it without any problems. So when I got to it, he took my backpack. I had to hug the boulder, and my friend here pushed me up while he pulled me over it. So I needed a little bit of teamwork for this part. I'm 5'3", my friend here is 5'4", and she didn't need anyone's help. I don't mean to discourage anyone, but when you get to this point, know your limits. And keep in mind that you're gonna have to come back down the same way. Once you get over that boulder, just keep going up the canyon and you'll get to the punch bowl. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can hike up this ramp and slide into the punch bowl. Once I got to the top, I didn't explore beyond that, but definitely something I would try out for next time. And that is all I have for you today. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a like. But more importantly, if you want to see more of this type of content, be sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram at HikerOnATrail.